Hi peeps, welcome back to Tales with Tay. I thought I would start posting videos of me reading public domain works in the English literature canon, like more consistently than Thursday. So I'm thinking around about Tuesday and Thursday or Monday and Thursday. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm looking at Tuesday and Thursday as far as I'm concerned, just because that sounds nicer. But tonight we are going to be continuing on with the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri. And unveiling my beautiful special edition. Put some unwanted ASMR in there. I don't want to mess with anybody, but it's funny. I'm gonna troll you. I'm doing some unwanted ASMR. My humble attempt at trolling. If you're mad about it, scroll on. Please. I thought it was funny. But yes, we are doing Canto 2 of the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri. So I reckon turn that down just a little bit. And yeah, we can get started. So the end of the last canto saw Dante following Virgil, obviously going into hell. If you know the plot of the Divine Comedy, they're descending into hell together. Honestly, I'm just discovering this book for the first time, and I didn't know it was all gonna be cantos. I did not know it was all gonna be cantos. I thought there was gonna be prose in there. This is like glorified poetry. But I love it. I love it though. It's nice. It's nice. I don't read much poetry. But this is it's really nice though. And it's quite well written for its time. Um, but yeah. Let's keep going. Okay, Canto 2, The Descent, Dante's Protest, and Virgil's Appeal, the intercession of the three ladies Benedict. Benedict, I think so. Day was departing, and the embrowned air released the animals that are on earth from their fatigues, and I, the only one, made myself ready to sustain the war, both of the way and likewise of the woe, which memory that errs not shall retrace. O Muses, O high genius, now assist me. O memory, thou didst write down what I saw. Here thy nobility shall be manifest. And I began, Poet who guidest me, regard my manhood, if it be sufficient, ere to the arduous pass thou dost confide me. Thou sayest that of Silvius the parent, while yet corruptible, unto the world immortal went, and was there bodily. But if the adversary of all evil was courteous, thinking of the high effect that issue would from him, and who and what, to men of intellect unmeet it seems not, for he was of great Rome, and of her empire in the imperial heaven as father chosen, the which and what, wishing to speak the truth, were established as the holy place wherein sits the successor of the greatest Peter. Upon this journey, whence thou givest him vaunt, things did he hear, which the occasion were both of his victory and the papal mantle. Thither went afterwards the chosen vessel, to bring back comfort thence unto that faith, which of salvation's way is the beginning. But I, why thither come, or who conceits it? I not Aeneas I am not Paul, nor I nor others think me worthy of it. Therefore, if I resign myself to come, I fear the coming may be ill advised. Thou art wise, and knowest better when I speak. And as he is, who unwills what he willed, and by new thoughts doth his intention change, so that from his design he quite withdraws, such I became, upon the dark hillside, because in thinking I consumed the emprise which was so very pumped in the beginning. If I have well thy language understood, replied that shade of the magnanimous, thy soul attainted is with cowardice, which many times a man encumbers so, it turns him back from honored enterprise, as false sight doth a beast when he is shy. That thou mayest free thee from this apprehension, I'll tell thee why I came, and what I heard the first moment when I grieved for thee. Among those was I who are in suspense, and a fair saintly lady called to me. In such wise I besought her to command me. Her eyes were shining brighter than the star, and she began to say, gentle and low, with voice angelical in her own language, O spirit courteous of Mantua, of whom the flame still in the world endures, and shall endure, long lasting as the world, a friend of mine, and not the friend of fortune, upon the desert slope is so impeded upon his way that he is turned through terror. And may I fear already be so lost that I too late have risen to his succour from that which I have heard of him in heaven. Bestir thee now, and with thy speech ornate, and with what needful is for his release, assist him so that I may be consoled. Beatrice am I, who do bid thee go. I come from there, where I would fain return. Love moved me, which compelleth me to speak. When I shall be in the presence of my Lord, full often will I praise thee unto him. Then paused she, and thereafter I began. O Lady of virtue, thou alone through whom the human race exceedeth all contained within the heaven that has the lesser circles, so grateful unto me is thy commandment to obey, if 'twere already done, or late, no farther needst thou ope to me thy wish. But the cause tell me why thou dost not shun the here descending down into the centre from the vast place thou burnest to return to, since thou wouldst fain so inwardly discern. Briefly will I relate, she answered me, why I am not afraid to enter here. Of those things only should one be afraid which have the power of doing others harm. Of the rest, no, because they are not fearful. God in his mercy such created me that misery of yours attains me not, nor any flame assails me of this burning. A gentle lady is in heaven, who grieves at this impediment to which I send thee, so that stern judgment there above is broken. In her entreaty she besought Lucia, and said, thy faithful one now stands in need of thee, and unto thee I recommend him. Lucia, full foe of all that cruel is, hastened away, and came unto the place where I was sitting with the ancient Rachel. Beatrice, said she, the true praise of God, why succourest thou not him who loved thee so? For thee he issued from the vulgar herd. Dost thou not hear the pity of his plight? Dost thou not see the death that combats him beside that flood where ocean has no vaunt? Never were persons in the world so swift to work their weal and to escape their woe, as I, after such words as these were uttered, came hither downward from my blessed seat, confiding in thy dignified discourse, which honours thee and those who've listened to it. After she thus had spoken unto me, weeping her shining eyes she turned away, whereby she made me swifter in my coming. And unto thee I came, as she desired. I have delivered thee from that wild beast, which barred the beautiful mountain's short ascent. What is it then? Why dost thou delay? Why is such baseness bedded in thy heart? Daring and hardihood, why hast thou not? Seeing that 3 such ladies benedight are caring for thee in the court of heaven, and so much good my speech doth promise thee, even as the flowerets by nocturnal chill bow down and closed when the sun whitens them, uplift themselves all open on their stems. Such I became with my exhausted strength, and such good courage to my heart their course, that I began like an intrepid person. O she compassionate who succoured me, and courteous thou who hast obeyed so soon the words of truth which she addressed to thee. Thou hast my heart are so with desire disposed to the adventure with these words of thine, that to my first intent I have returned. Now go, for one sole will is in us both, thou leader, and thou lord and master thou. Thus said I to him, and when he had moved, I entered on the deep and savage way. that was Canto 2 of the Divine Comedy by Dante Alighieri. I hope you'll be able to join me Thursday for Canto 3. I liked that one. I thought that was a particularly nice one. Definitely a lot of spiritual imagery in there, which I'm quite fond of. Um, but I do schedule these posts for every Tuesday and Thursday. But if you want to catch them like instantly, you can find me on TikTok. I think I have the same name on there. I forget. I think so. Yeah. I should have the same handle. On TikTok, Tay the Writer Foodie. If you want to look me up there, on TikTok, you'll be able to catch my Dante Divine Comedy videos like instantly. As I don't think there's a option available for scheduling. But yeah, if you're solely on YouTube, then yeah, you just have to wait till Tuesday and Thursday. And as always, I'm also posting or trying to post daily videos about my reading one chapter a day of the Bible in the New Living Translation, NLT. We currently just finished chapter 2, so tomorrow I should be continuing with chapter 3, going into the fall of man, which it's, you know, I'm really excited, because, you know, it's the start of the redemptive story, but it's also kind of sad because, you know, fall of man leads us to the world that we're at now, at least how I see it. I don't know if there's anybody else coming across this video who sees it the way that I do, that Adam and Eve and the fall of man made the world that we're living in today. I don't know if anybody else sees it that way. I do. But yeah. Just to wrap up, yeah, so Tuesday and Thursday, I'll try and post around the evening. Yeah, Dante Alighieri's The Divine Comedy, and every night, in conjunction with those two posts on Divine Comedy, I'll also be reading a chapter of the Bible every day or every other day when I can, if things don't get too busy. Okay. Yeah, so that's me. I hope you have a good night. Thank you. Bye.